to the latest video, a Borrego conversion restoration of a 118 Alfa Romeo 8C 2300 Spider. Remember to hit that old subscribe button and get all the latest on the channel. Now we will be converting the Spider into a Tazio Nuvolari 1933 Mille Miglia winning car, number 98. Cars were given numbers to indicate when they left at 2-minute intervals, so the car would have been the 49th to leave. Of course the race was against the clock. I bought the Alfa, along with a Type 59 Bugatti off a well-known internet site, and we will be converting that into the 1934 Belgian Grand Prix winner, driven by René Dreyfus, carrying race number 4 in a future video. So look out for that one. But now on to the Alfa. So here is the Alfa again. Area, and the screen has a crack, and the radiator cowling is not fitting correctly. Turning the model over, you can see the two retraining screws that hold it together. The Phillips screws they are, one front and one rear. The steering is reasonably good, and the wheels fairly loose. Oh, and I found the piece missing from the seat. So the next thing is to strip it down. The components and the smaller pieces spread out, as you can see. The tires are all good, no cracks or anything. The wheels are still on the model, but we'll have a go at removing them later. That can be tricky sometimes. I have a spare headlight from my bits and pieces collection to convert into the third light, mounted in front of the grille. These cars ran with a third light. I'm going to mount it on the front number plate holder. Here we can see the crack in the screen, but as I'm going to try and emulate the car as if she had just finished the race, spattered with mud and everything, it doesn't really matter. It's a good idea to have a container to put all these bits and pieces in to keep them safe. So with a lot of these chrome parts will be black and duller silver, including the wheels. Here we have the metal body parts back from their dip in the caustic soda, all cleaned up, ready for painting. Fiat Red Passion for the colour, quite close to that Alfa Racing Red. We'll use on the plastic parts as well, the same colour and the same type of paint. It works quite well. and the engine to the cylinder head and manifolds to make it look better, and on the underneath. Here we have everything in colour. I am pleased with the finish, and here are some of the other components in their black colour as well, and I've done the screen with that sort of mucky look where you can see the wipers have cleared some of the muck away. The seats come out quite nice in a darker brown, so that should be all good. So we will be looking towards reassembling it now. And there's the number plate holder with the third lamp attached. That's come out quite well as well. And the tires are good. We've done the wheels. We managed to get them off without too much trouble. And not breaking any, that's the main thing. So, reassembly. So here is the Spider largely back together again. Still have the screen to attach, and I will be going for that muddy splash look along with the mud guards and a fuel spillage look. The way they used to refuel these cars is often spillage all over the place. I will be putting transfers on the rear number plate and the 98s on the bonnet. Also the Ferrari emblem, the prancing horse, closer to the screen. Still have to attach the front bar with the third light. And now I'm going to remove it from the turntable a moment. Just taking it off there. Get rid of the turntable. And here she is back again in a moment. There we are. And I'm looking to get a figure to represent New Valari after I've put in the other bits and pieces. So it's on to looking for that distress look now, which will be all over the car. So on to that. Here we have the 118 figure that we just arrived from France. We were painting him with enamel paints. We can zoom in a bit closer to look at the details, which are quite good on this model. Here we go. There we are. And here is the finished model now, with all the decals in place, and of course the figure of New Valari behind the wheel, which is quite a good fit on this Borrego model. Due to one or two delays, I have had time to complete the Bugatti Type 59 model, which we can see here on the turntable. Ettore Bugatti was born in Milan before he moved to the border between France and Germany. He started the company in Mosheim in the Alsace region of France, which at the time was part of Germany, until the Great War, when it reverted to France. The Type 59 was stripped down for the Belgian Grand Prix without the mud guards and whatever. Many consider it to be the most beautiful Grand Prix car of all time, but I suppose that's a matter of taste. Rennie Dreyfus drove it in the Grand Prix, which was a lot longer than the modern Grand Prix. Of course, Bugatti died, and when he died, he had no heir because his son had already died. So the company basically was defunct until recently. It was the name was reborn with the Bugatti sports cars, which are actually made in Italy. So there we are. It wasn't too bad a conversion, apart from making the canopy, which they ran within the Grand Prix to cover the passenger seat, which was a bit of a. Eventually, I made one out of a butter dish. There we are. We can see it put on the pointer there, which come out reasonably well, I think. I toned down all the chrome work, which Borrego seemed to be very keen on chrome, as you can see on the wheels and around the radiator grille, to a more authentic looking sort of alloy finish. The number 4 was the race number, of course. So there we are. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and hit that old click and subscribe button, and see you next time.